It's nice to be reminded that Tom Cruise has the chops to play somebody other than Tom Cruise, action hero. Granted, he's a hotshot pilot in American Made, but this is dark stuff. His Southern Fried character, Barry Seal, is an amoral opportunist who cheerfully runs drugs for the Medellin cartel and guns for a sketchy CIA mission. In what may be one of the funniest Cruise moments ever, he also crash lands a tiny plane in a suburban cul-de-sac and frantically pedals away from the accident on a purloined kiddie bike, trailing clouds of the spilled cocaine that's dusted him from head to toe. Director Doug Liman, The Bourne Identity, Edge of Tomorrow, finds plenty to mine from the real-life story of Seal, a commercial airline pilot who became a Central American drug runner and CIA patsy in the years leading up to the Iran-Contra scandal, a time period that also excelled at classic rock, sampled generously for the soundtrack. It's unclear exactly how much truth remains in this telling, the part where the CIA sneaks hundreds of Nicaraguan Contras, who are trying to overthrow their country's Sandinista government, into the woods of small-town Arkansas for training seems a particular stretch. But Cruise, in one of his best performances in recent years, makes Seal a plausible if not especially sympathetic anti-hero. We meet Barry as he is growing bored with his job as a TWA pilot, despite his side hustle smuggling cigars. A comically glib CIA operative, Donald Gleason, homes in on Barry's wanderlust, blackmailing him into a new gig surveilling communist guerrilla armies in Central America. Soon, the pilot's palling around with drug lord Pablo Escobar, Mauricio Mejia, and Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega, Alberto Ospino, and double-crossing just about everyone in order to make mad money. He's like the Zelig of early 80s nefarious foreign affairs. His wife, Lucy, Sarah Wright, is not inclined to question the goings-on. Interference from a hillbilly brother-in-law, Caleb Landry Jones, catches the eye of a local sheriff, Jesse Plemons, and increases the heat on Barry's operations, setting off an inevitable downward spiral. Entertaining particulars aside, this trope is pretty well worn, the game every man who finds making illegal money easy and fun, until it isn't. As the title suggests, it's as American as Wal-Mart apple pie, if this isn't the greatest country in the world. Seal drawls, shoving duffel bags of cash into every available space in his garish pink mansion. Much like one of Barry's below-the-radar flights, the film levels off midway through, its gun and drug running anecdotes blending into one another, details as to what he's delivering where and to whom becoming increasingly blurry. But its portrait of rampant corruption is driven home as Seal's story dovetails with a part of history many of us already know. The government gets caught selling arms to Iran to fund the Contras in Nicaragua. It all makes for a fruitful story with a gleefully rotten core.